funny seeing like the dead king tug in the middle of the street.
You know who he really reminds me of?
Who?
You know, West Black.
Yeah.
Original.
Yep.
You know, the alien. It's like almost dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, like pop the guy's head open.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. He's got that little alien dude inside his head.
Yeah.
You don't want to watch another show or something?
Huh?
You just want to watch another show?
Not right now. I kind of want to just watch the Takeoff.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, from Pennsylvania, welcome aboard 14692 to Portland this fine afternoon. Pushing up gate here as soon as they finish the last of your bags, it's going to be our time route. It's going to be 1 hour 53 minutes. 6 VNS right up to Portland.
Far apart. It's been moments.
What, up there?
Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome aboard Alaska Airlines Flight 1467, service on up to Portland. Great flight crew for you today. Captain Chris, First Officer Chris are up there in the flight deck. Flight attendants today we have Michelle right up here in front. Kimberly's at the divider. Luciana's at mid-cabin. My name's Gary. We're here to ensure your flight is safe and comfortable. Please pause the use of those electronic devices. Direct your full attention to the flight attendants as they review safety features of our aircraft. First thing I want you to do is that safety information card is right in front of you. It tells you what to do in the unlikely event of an emergency. We do have 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. There are 2 doors forward. There are 4 window exits at the wings and 2 doors aft. The 4 doors are equipped with inflatable evacuation slides. All exits are marked red and white signs, and a dark cabin floor level lighting will lead you to the exits. Take a moment, look around, locate that nearest exit to you. In evacuation, leave everything behind and follow crew member instructions. Fasten your seatbelt, place the flat end into the buckle, tighten it by pulling on the strap, and unbuckle it by lifting on the top. For your safety and the safety of everybody around you, keep your seatbelt fastened low and tight whenever you seat, and remain in that seat when your seatbelt sign is turned on. Needed an oxygen mask will drop from the panel above you. Stay seated, pull down on the mask, start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face coverings and place the oxygen mask over your nose and mouth and secure the mask with elastic band. Tighten it by pulling on the ends. Bag attached will not inflate, however oxygen will be flowing. Secure your mask before assisting others continue to wear that mask until you've been advised it's no longer necessary. Personal life vest located underneath your seat. If a life vest will be provided if needed. Instructed by a crew member, remove your vest by pulling on the red tab, tearing open that bag. Place the vest over your head, bring the waist strap to the front and buckle it, and then tighten it by pulling on the ends. Just as you leave the aircraft, inflate the vest by pulling down sharply in the red tabs. You can also manually inflate the vest by blowing into the tubes. The light will automatically activate in water. 4 life rafts aboard this aircraft, 1 in the forward seating compartment, 1 in the last row, first class on the left, and 2 in the seating compartments near the middle of the aircraft. Then those evacuation slides at the forward doors can also be used for flotation. Federal law requires you to comply with all crew member instructions, live signs, and postal placards. Federal law also strictly prohibits smoking, vaping, chewing tobacco, or consuming your own alcohol anywhere on board the aircraft. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying laboratory smoke detectors is also prohibited. And we are going to ask that you use the lavatory in the cabin which you are seated whenever there's not a cart in the aisle. So if you're in row 6 on back, you have 3 main cabin restrooms there at the aft end of the aircraft. If you're in row 1, 2, or 3, you have a restroom up here in front. For security reasons, no line may ever form up here near the forward galleys. If you absolutely have to need to use the forward lavatory during our flight, you must wait there at row 6, just behind first class, until the lavatory is available. Prepare for takeoff. Make sure your seatbelt's fastened, seat back and tray table are up. Larger items like bags, laptops, tablets, and keyboards are stowed underneath the seat in front of you or up in the overhead bin. Seated in an exit row, keep those window shades open and unplug devices for takeoff. With that, we're ready to roll. It's going to be an hour and 53-minute flight on up to Portland. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight.
fun.
Oh yeah.
Also, you get to explore a brand new city.
Yep. Great trip. Didn't even feel real. It was so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice when the time is again.
Yeah.
Excited to do more stuff like this.
Well, it's not great.
Yeah, no, obviously I'm not talking about like it doesn't even have to be huge vacations, you know.
It's going to be on the injured list for a little while.
Yeah. Well, and also, I mean, some of the smaller concerts in Portland and stuff, like even those are worth going to. Yeah.
I'm pretty busy on the weekends until the Special Olympics season's over.
Yeah.
We got practices every Saturday, Tuesdays and Saturdays.
Nice. Yeah, for my sports, it's every weekday.
Battlefront. For sports on the Battlefront.
No, I mean like for school, like wrestling and football and golf, those are all like every day of the week. It's actually hella annoying. Yeah. Oh, my old golf coach is just this grumpy ass little Asian man. Tries to get me kicked off the team like every time I make a slight mistake, but he quit. So that's
Yeah.
nice. Right. Not until taxi.
takeoff.
passing up through 10,000 feet, still climbing. For everybody's safety, please keep that seatbelt securely fastened and remain in your seat. I'd like to extend a special welcome to our Mileage Plan members and those joining us from our One World airline partners and Hawaiian Airlines. You may have heard Alaska Airlines and Hawaiian Airlines have joined forces. Together we offer our guests even more amazing international destinations and ways to get there, including Tokyo, Seoul, Sydney, and Auckland. You can book Hawaiian and Alaska flights on either airline's websites and easily earn miles to redeem across our combined network. We'll even have more exciting benefits to share with you soon. In the meantime, visit alaskaair.com to learn more. During today's flight, you can enjoy over 800 free movies and shows, as well as our free in-flight texting service. Streaming fast Wi-Fi is also available. For just $8, simply connect to the alaskawifi.com network to get started. And when you're enjoying your media, for the comfort of all the guests, we do require you to use headphones. Flight attendants will soon be moving through the cabin to prepare for your in-flight service. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with that seatbelt fastened. If you want to see our food and beverage options, check out that in-flight guide in the seat back in front of you. You can pre-order freshly made meals for your next flight via the Alaska app or website. If you pre-ordered a meal for this flight, we will deliver it to you shortly. And don't forget, using our Alaska Airlines Visa Signature Card gives you a 20% rebate on in-flight purchases. If you're not already a card holder, ask us about that special offer later on in the flight. Thanks for joining us today. Sit back and relax. Our food and beverage service will begin shortly. This is what we call a early sit airport that we fly into Las Vegas, and we do have bumps coming in and out of here, so flight attendants will remain seated here for a bit until we get up into the clearer air. Thank you so much for joining us today.